Welcome to the future of television. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of OLED technology to uncover the top 5 best OLED TVs of 2025. These stunning displays offer unparalleled picture quality, with deep blacks, vibrant colors, and wide viewing angles. Whether you're a movie lover, a sports fan, or a gamer, OLED TVs deliver an immersive viewing experience like no other. Number 5. LG C4 OLED. If you don't follow them closely, it can be hard to know which OLED TVs are new and which ones have been sitting on store shelves for the last 12 months. The LG C4 OLED is the newest 2024 model and just became available in April of this year. Because it's so new, it's more expensive than last year's C3 OLED, but our lab tests show that it offers a higher peak brightness, 1049 nits on the C4 versus 820 nits on the C3. If you plan on watching mostly HDR content from sources like Max, Disney+, Netflix and Amazon, then it's worth forking over the extra money. If you still watch HD/SDR content from your cable box, then save some money by picking up the LG C3 OLED instead. While movie lovers will certainly enjoy the C4, it's gamers who will get the most bang for their buck with this screen, as it packs all of the best gaming features from the flagship G4 OLED into a more affordable TV. 144Hz refresh rates, HDMI 2.1 ports galore, NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync support are all here, as is the LG Game Bar. It's so good, one of our staff uses it as his gaming PC monitor. Number 4. Panasonic Z95A OLED TV. The Panasonic Z95A is a true stunner. In its return back into the US market, Panasonic has delivered with incredible bounds, bringing an utter performer to the foray that's built on LG Display's Meta Gen 2 MLA panel. With a 144Hz refresh rate and all the latest gaming features, you're looking at a true beast. It's a powerful HDR and SDR display, making entertainment pop from the likes of general blockbusters to even anime. Its low Delta E score of 2.33 makes it ideal for colorful content, but even more impressive is its 1625 nits of brightness in SDR. This helps to mitigate glare, as well, which is barely noticeable on the Z95A. But a slew of HDR support, including Dolby Vision and HDR10+, make it ideal for this type of content, as well. An HDR brightness of 2012 nits, the highest we've tested on an OLED TV yet, makes it a promising new addition to the market and one worthy of its pricey investment. The only issues? The Panasonic Z95A comes at just over $3,000, so it's not exactly cheap, and only comes in a single 65-inch screen size. Number 3. Samsung S95D QD-OLED. Last year's version of Samsung's QD-OLED flagship is a big improvement over its predecessor, the S95C OLED. On the 2024 S95D, the biggest change is a design update. It's outfitted with a matte finish designed to minimize glare, and it succeeds in doing so without affecting the TV's color accuracy. If you've been hesitant to explore OLED-based options on account of a sunny living room, the S95D might be just what you need to overcome a tricky setup. It's also worth noting that the 2025 S95F will also ship with a matte finish. Speaking of brightness, the S95D is among the brightest OLEDs we've ever tested. When you combine searing highlights with the perfect black levels OLED TVs offer, you get an incredibly lifelike looking picture, especially when watching 4K/HDR content. And, while we still wish Samsung would begin implementing Dolby Vision support across its higher-end TVs, the rest of its features list is exhaustive. You're getting all of the most sought-after gaming features, including 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs that support 4K gaming at up to 144Hz, VRR and Samsung Game Bar. The Samsung S95D is not just one of the best OLED TVs on the market, it's one of the best TVs, period. It's great for casual streaming, 4K movie night, and both casual and competitive gaming. Number 2. LG B4 OLED. If you're looking for a phenomenal TV at a lower price than most, consider the LG B4. It's LG's entry-level OLED TV for 2024, and right now, it's seeing some serious price cuts. The 55-inch set can be found for $950 to $1,100, while the 65-inch model is available for around $1,100 to $1,300. The B4's best asset is its OLED display, which allows for perfect black levels and ultra-accommodating viewing angles. Even at this price point, the B4's high-contrast picture is impressive. Its inky black levels help elevate its relatively dim highlights, which we clocked around 660 nits. When we reviewed the LG B4, we were impressed with its picture processing, particularly its motion handling. Fast-paced action movies and sports looked especially good in our lab. It's also worth noting that, in LG's filmmaker mode, the B4 offers fantastic out-of-the-box color accuracy. This is another way in which the B4 offers many of the same benefits as higher-priced OLEDs. Dedicated gamers will love the B4, too, as it offers most of the gaming enhancements found on higher-end LG OLEDs, support for 4K gaming across all 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs, for instance. If you're looking for a little more brightness but still prefer an OLED, the 65-inch LG C4 might be worth the extra cost. It offers a brighter picture than the B4 and support for 4K gaming at 144 Hz. I wouldn't worry too much about missing out on the latter unless you're a dedicated PC gamer, but if your room is particularly sunny, or if you watch a lot of movies and shows with the lights on, the C4 ought to be on your radar. For most people, though, the B4 is a great compromise. It offers an impressive picture at a reasonable price. Number 1. LG G4 OLED. The title of Best OLED TVs can swing back and forth between LG, Samsung and Sony. But this year, the honor belongs to LG with the LG G4 OLED. While Samsung and Sony are pushing QD-OLED in their flagship models, the LG G4 OLED offers an enhanced version of OLED with second-generation micro-lens array technology. That's a real mouthful, but the basic idea here is that this new panel can produce better brightness than any other LG OLED previously, and it does so safely for long periods of time. In our lab tests, the LG G4 OLED reached a peak brightness of almost 1,500 nits, while maintaining a color accuracy of 1.4041. That's a heck of a lot better than any other OLED TV. Add to that its low input latency of 9.2 milliseconds in game mode, and you've got the recipe for an award-winning OLED that can both play cinema-quality movies perfectly and give gamers an amazing experience. Our test results and our anecdotal testing have proven to us beyond any doubt that this is the best OLED TV available to buy right now, bar none. You will find all the links of these products in the description below. Comment below and tell us which OLED TV you were considering. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates.